was just busy. I was just thinking about nice guy.
Wee!
Wee! Wee! Wee!
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I want you. I want you.
Right. Left. Right. Left. Right.
Jump
Left.
around. Jump
Right.
around.
Left.
Jump up, but
West.
get down.
East.
Jump,
West.
jump, jump,
East.
jump.
Uh,
It's like going to a Mad Viking show.
yeah. Got him. Ooh. And another shot. My leg!
Yeah, it's really hard on the ankles. You might want to not do that.
You know, that kind of reminds me of, like, this one time I did some research on, like, this random guy, like, I don't know what it was, but it was like this random thing I found called the most beautiful boy in the world. It was actually, damn it! It was like the most beautiful boy in the world. I think it was like Bjorn Stevenson, of which was actually popular because of like a movie, the movie called like I think it was called something in Venice, where there was like this guy. It's basically just Boku no Pico, but in Italian film format there, which I think is, well, thing is though, the reason why I say it though is because people kind of portray Bjorn Stephens, Bjorn, what's his face, is like, you know, actually like, you know, the European kind of gay or something like that. No offense though, but the European kind of gay. But the thing is though, Bjorn himself actually didn't really like that shit. But people kind of portrayed him to be like that. But to be honest though, the description of the video itself was it made me not really want to watch it though. Not because of like the weird like the concept of like being like the most beautiful boy in the world and all that such, because I mean of course like with Bjorn on that aspect, he's kind of like forced to be portrayed like to be seen on the spotlight over and over and over and over and over again, kind of like how people like to show off like people like to show off people in like in family channels where they gotta like do a specific thing in order to be famous and everything, that kind of stuff. And funny thing is though, the most funniest thing is though that Bjorn, whatever the fuck his last name is, actually was the old guy from the movie Midsummer. So it's kind of it's like that one part where and the reason why I say this is because there's this one part. Well, here's the thing though. Okay, if you never watched Midsummer, spoilers. I'm going to just tell at this one thing though, but Bjorn himself is actually just like this guy who's actually supposed to be sacrificed in like the whatever it's called, the Midsummer Swedish thing going on, where apparently like the oldest of the oldest gotta be sacrificed or some shit for like some sort of like pagan nonsense. And it's like the thing was though, oh shit, there's like this one part where he he was supposed to be sacrificed. He went up to a mountain, like he's actually supposed to be climbing up a mountain, slicing his arms off to be able to spread some blood on a rock. And it's like that one part where they actually sacrifice themselves by jumping off like a high-ass mountain. The weirdest part was, the most gruesome part was, he actually survived that. He actually just dropped off the mountain, and instead of just dying, his legs are broken. Both of them are freaking broken. And he's just standing there, well, not standing there, he's just laying there, like, struggling to, like, struggling from like all the pain he's receiving and such. It's like, and of course, like a hammer just smashes his head or something. And that's basically just the whole story of it, though. So instead of me just thinking about him as like the most beautiful, like pretty much just known as the most beautiful boy in the world, I would know him as the man who was actually like in a Swedish cult that had his legs broken. Broke both his
I've never
ankles.
seen either of those movies.
Well, all I can say is though, the boy in Venice, you're not missing out. It's kind of like Boku no Pico, but except is actually has not much of like all like the really fucked up shit on it. But Midsommar was kind of like The Wicker Man, but a lot more crazier than normal.
Though what you were describing immediately reminded me of Austin Powers, Will Ferrell's character, when he goes over the edge of the cliff. He's like, "I'm alive, actually, but my legs are broken. I think they're becoming gangrenous. They still smell kind of like almonds. Somebody please help."
Uh, but yeah, but yeah, it was sad how like the guy who was just like Stefan whatever like Bjorn what's his face actually ended up just pretty much just like being tortured in Hollywood just like that over this shit. He didn't deserve it. But there was a documentary based out of it though. Ow. Yeah,
Brendan Fraser didn't deserve what happened to him either.
In like the Whale Man.
No, I mean in his entire career. Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
So you remember how, I don't know, maybe you're too young for that, but there was a time where Brendan Fraser was like hugely popular. He was in a bunch of movies. He was like everywhere. And then he just disappeared out of Hollywood. And the whole thing was he was sexually assaulted by a producer. And when he came out and tried to like, tell people about it and warn people about what this guy did, that he got blacklisted basically from Hollywood for decades, and he could not get a job as an actor anywhere for the longest time.
That's why you need to like not trust the Hollywood elites. They're all working for the Illuminati. Or probably a part of the island, but either way. Hold still!
Island boys.
I'm an island boy!
Gives a whole new meaning if it's true that they were actually on Epstein Island.
God. Man, once that list comes out, every single person at Hollywood is gonna get fucked, bro.
What list? I don't know what you're talking about.
Go to hell, man. Like, it's gonna be riots everywhere, flood, people put on stakes and shit. Like,
The real riot is gonna be if they find out that Taylor Swift was there.
oh no, all the Taylor Swift fans are gonna be out there with pitchforks. Well, in the context of it though, from how she is, probably it's gonna be like tiki torches.
Yeah.
Torches! Oh. Wait, where the hell I went out to? There we go. Hit me about this bitch. Next! How many of them I have? Like, how many levels do I have?
Since you're most likely not going to be doing any of the secret levels, I think you're almost done with this chapter.
Because I was about to say, it could have felt like an hour of me just playing this game, and I'm like getting through a good chunk of levels. A good chunk. Well, I mean, I think it's actually like the third part of the, like the third part of this whole thing, so not really much. No, my leg! Oh. Nice.
Well, there's only four zones, 4 episodes, whatever you want to call it for this game. There's the 4 main ones, and then there's the final level.
Right.
And you're on the 3rd, so you have 1 more after this. I like that Ring of Shadows. You're just a floating helmet with eyes.
Ew. It's like that whole Venture Bros thing you're talking about.
Exactly.
Ah.
Oh, there's your favorite person.
Gotta kill it quick, gotta kill it quick. There we go. I hate these guys so much.
Oh, invisible ogres? Oh no, he's just in the shadow.
Nah. Oh, I thought it was another ring somewhere. I would have been like, oh, I'm gonna be invincible for the entire game? Sweet! Nice. Give me that key.
One thing that I miss in these first-person shooter games are secret levels that reference other games. So, like, in Wolfenstein, there was a Wolfenstein 3D. There's a secret level where it's literally Pac-Man, and the enemies are the Pac-Man ghosts.
Yeah?
And then you have like Doom 2016, obviously references old Doom games. There's the Wolfenstein remake that there's a level that you play old classic Wolfenstein games. There used to be a common thing where there would be a secret level that references another game, and they don't do that anymore in games.
Probably because they would be afraid of le copyright lawsuits. Gotcha.
I think the closest that you get now is the game Project Warlock, which is a modern day boomer shooter. There's a bunch of secret areas where characters from other first person shooter games can be found. Like, you can find Duke Nukem, you can find the Doom guy, you can find Lo Wang from Shadow Warrior, Caleb from Blood, all that stuff.
You know, funny enough, I just thought of something that actually reminds me of, like, you know, random, like, game referencing, like, a person, like, a, damn it. It's fine, I have to do this. It didn't even work. I gotta, like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
What, did you use your quick save?
Yeah, I did my quick save, but I didn't do a quick load.
Well, go ahead and it's either F6 or F9, one of the two.
Oh, there we go. Just entertain the crowd or something.
You're not gonna edit any of this out? Okay. Hi, PunchLimers, or I know we were gonna call you guys something. I don't remember what it was. Punch bowls, something like that. Hello, I'm Melonhead. Your favorite Melonhead because I'm the only one, and now it's my job to entertain you by myself with nobody to bounce jokes off of. Though probably it's gonna be the same as if Limehead's here, since most of my jokes she just ignores anyway. So, how are you? Are you doing good? How's work? How's school? Did you do your homework? Have you brushed your teeth? Did you eat your vegetables? You can't watch anymore until you eat your vegetables. Sorry. That was too much. So, you liking the gameplay so far? You loving how she's running around the same levels and circles over and over and constantly dying and restarting? Boy, that sure is fun to watch, isn't it? Oh boy. Are you back yet? I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh, God. What am I doing with my life? I'm sitting here staring at a pause menu, talking to people that I've never met before. If you're even watching this, you probably already turned it off by now. Who knows? Well, here's some pointless stuff to talk about. So, the early days of games like Quake and Kingpin and some other games like that, if you ever look at the old graphics, you probably don't see it much in this, the Night Dive version. But in the original versions, when you look at them, their faces are all wavy and weird, and that's due to the way the the textures were working on the models themselves and made them look wavy and weird. I've heard that it was supposed to be an aesthetic thing, but I don't know. I think it was just a glitch they couldn't figure out at the time, so they just let it happen. Going back to some of the cameo Easter egg stuff I was talking about before, they used to do that a lot in the old games. Duke Nukem had the Doom guy. The funny thing is they were always dead. Duke Nukem had the Doom guy. You had Serious Sam that had Duke Nukem with a nuclear missile shoved up his ass. That one was pretty funny. Oh yeah, you had Laura Croft and what was it, Shadow Warrior? There were two different versions. There was the demo version, which was very not safe for work because she was basically naked. And then, of course, when the real game came out, they had to censor all that. So they put her in her full clothes and she was chained up to a wall. But she wasn't actually dead like all the other ones. She was still alive and wiggling around.
What the fuck were they thinking? Just chaining up Lara Croft to a wall butt naked. Who fucking does that?
Well,
That's
she wasn't
gotta be
completely naked, but her clothes were all torn off to where she was almost naked. Like, you saw a lot of skin.
It was that Gooner shit, man. There's no like powerful women in games. There's only scantily clad women who need to be chained up.
Hey, back then, that was what you had to do for porn because it wasn't easy to come by.
Ew. Ew.
Of course, Shadow Warrior had a lot of fucked up stuff like that. They actually had the Sailor Moon girls all naked in different areas hidden away that you could talk to. And whenever you like talk to them, you would hit on them, and they'd get mad and pull out an Uzi and shoot you.
My God, what is this shit?
I remember one in particular. You found a secret bathhouse room,
Yeah.
and one of the Sailor Moon girls was in there washing herself. And if you went up and talked to her, the character would be like, "You want to wash Wang, or you want to watch Wang wash Wang?" And she goes, "You jerk!" And she pull out the Uzi and shoot you.
There you are. Hold still, you dumbass. Come on. You know, it kind of reminds me of like the time when I found out there was like a random secret select screen for the Spice Girls game, right? So I think it has something to do with like a selection of buttons or some shit. But it's like if you press it the right way, there's like an image of the Spice Girls like in like in their cartoons and such, like behind the chair, like holding their naked bodies behind a chair.
I didn't even know there was a Spice Girls game.
Yeah, but the Spice Girls game was basically just, make a remix out of their existing songs. That was basically it.
I know the Metroid thing for the original Nintendo was a huge deal for boys.
Are we talking about the one with like the Zero Suit version?
No, it was, I guess you could say much worse than that. The original Metroid game for Nintendo, if you beat it a certain way within a certain time limit, then at the end of the game, no matter what, her helmet would come off and it would reveal that Samus was a girl, which nobody knew until the end of the game. But if you beat it in a certain way and within a certain time length, then instead of her helmet coming off, her entire armor would come off and she'd be in her bra and panties. And that was a big deal for young boys back then.
Yeah, big deal with just like looking at random dirty humor back then. Oh wow, that was funny.
No, it wasn't, oh, haha, funny. It was, oh shit, I'm seeing a girl in her bra and panties. I'm starting to having a sexual awakening here.
Ew!
That's how it was back then.
Give me that rune. Oh, hell no! Oh,
You got fucked up. Now you gotta do the whole game over. Watch out for the guy, he's gonna show up. Or did you say that was coming?
Don't worry, I got it. I got it. There we go. I hate the Force so much. They're stupid humming missiles. Ugh.
They even have a terrible name.
Yeah, Force. What else was that? Oh.
That was a scrag hitting you with its acid spit.
That sounds like some random like California lingo. Like you just go out there, space, like go skateboarding. It's like, hey dudes, let's go ahead and hit a scrag. Hey, you wanna see
We're
me?
gonna nail that scrag 320. Cowabunga, dude.
What is with like California and like the random like lingo? It's just like go and have a cow or something. Like gag me with that spoon. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, gag me with a spoon was very Valley Girl, but a lot of it came from the surfer mentality, like hang 10 because you're hanging your 10 toes off the edge of the board when you're surfing. That's what hang 10 was.
Well, that's actually kind of funny though, because we're not like one of those. There we go. Pepperoni secrets. Because, I mean, to be honest though, we don't know none about this shit because, I mean, of course, like, you know, country bumpkins who just straight up just go barefoot all the time. But, if there's something I actually gotta say, like, country, like, actual, like, you know, Californian lingo is something kind of tickles me. I know how crazy they think about it. Like, you can
Well,
see, like, a random... Yeah.
A lot of kids from my age got a lot of it from Ninja Turtles because Michelangelo talked like that.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of surprising how the, you know, TMNT is still going strong to this day. I mean, I don't know if I've actually ever seen, like, a really bad rendition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles besides the, you know, the real-life versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not the ones with, like, the puppets or something. I'm talking about, like, the Michael Bay CGI version of it. Those ones are just meh. They made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look ugly by comparison.
The new cartoon where they decided to literally change everything about them up, that one for me is pretty bad too.
Ah. Have you ever seen like the
the new...
What's up?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I was
Have you ever seen...
new,
Yeah, the new, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, The Last Ronin. Have you ever seen this one?
Oh, The Last Ronin? That, the comic? Yeah, I know about that one.
How is it, by the way?
So the story is really good. It's very interesting. Spoilers for anybody who has never read it or has any interest in it. Don't listen to this part. But the story is basically, over the years, all the Ninja Turtles eventually end up dying except for Michelangelo. He's the only one left alive. And he is basically trying to avenge his brothers. And he becomes the last Ronin.
Oh, so that's basically just the whole, like, whole plot of it, though. Anyways. Congratulations! The charred viscera of diabolic horrors bubble viscously as you seize the rune of hell magic. As heat scorches your hand. Ooh, and its terrible secrets blight your mind. It's like terrible secrets of, like, you know, Satellite Man. Gathering the shreds of your courage, you take the devil's shackles from your soul and become ever more hard and determined to destroy the hideous creature whose mere existence threatens the souls of populations and psyches of all the population of Earth.
You're getting hard.
Oh, I'm getting hard!
The dark secrets are, you know who's on the list now.
Oh god. And now, like, the Quake dude just comes in and pretty much just comes in with a boom, like a super shotgun, and just nails every single one of them like a hit list. Alright, we're gonna end it off here. We'll do, like, the, part 4, like, the 4th part later on, though, because I'm pretty sure this one right here is gonna be hard. And I feel like it's gonna be the best time to be able to do that than the next time, really. Anyways, this was Quake. I'm Limehead.
And I'm Melonhead.
And this was PunchLime. Bye, everybody.
Bye.